Hey guys, this is Pastor Mel here, and we are getting geared up and ready for another training episode for Team Joshua Generation. Hope that you'll get your paper out, your pen out. We mean business. Yes, and we're going to be talking about our compensation plan. In fact, our newly updated compensation plan as of this day, October of 2020. Well, our slogan is a better life requires a better way. Well, I want you to think about this. If a better life requires a better way, or I should say since a better life requires a better way, then it's going to take some better strategies to get there. Let's face it, the things that we've done from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 40 years ago may not be as efficient as what we expect for them to be. So we're going to have to make some changes. We're going to have to make some adjustments, if you will. So let's talk about some of those better strategies and how Travorium has a compensation plan. We call it the 10X compensation plan that will put us in the best position possible. And we're going to take time. We're going to go through this with some fine-tooth detail, if you will. I'm going to give this to you in two separate segments. I'm going to break it up in two different parts because it's going to be a lot of ground that we're going to try our best to cover. But consider this. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First, let's consider Mr. Warren Buffett's famous quote. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And we have an opportunity now to make money in the largest, not just industry, but industries. And we'll be talking about travel, of course. You already know that's an $8 trillion annual industry growing over the next decade, according to the experts, to well over $12 trillion. When you line that up against the Forex industry, where $5 to $8 trillion is being traded every single day, you know you're at the right place at the right time. So I want to echo this again from Mr. Warren Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And at no time has that been more true than it is today. So what we're saying is that multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. Let's get into some real nitty-gritty. This is the cash flow quadrant put together by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. When he unleashed this thing and unveiled it, I would encourage you to get Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the cash flow quadrants. Those books and his writings have helped a lot of people really to understand what the problem is. Some of us have tried to solve the problem by working harder, and it's not a factor of working harder. It's a matter of working smarter and understanding the rules of the game. Well, here's the rules of the game. There are at least 4 quadrants. Well, there are 4 quadrants. That's why we call it a quadrant. Let's look at the first one. This first one is known as the E quadrant. He explained that as employee. E stands for employee. And not only is it an activity, but sad to say, it's a mindset. And the mindset for the majority of people is that if I just go get a good job, I can live happily ever after. I'll have more than enough. When we find that to be far from the truth. Well, you get a job, you earn a salary, you get paid an hourly wage. At the end of the month, here's what you finally figure out. Number one, you have the highest tax rates of any other sector, of any other quadrant. You're literally being taxed, especially when you put in overtime. 18 to 51% of your income is being taxed. You also have so many other things that you have to contend with. Working on demand, you're not in charge of your time. You're at the disposal of the person who hired you. And there are so many things that, as an employee, you don't want to get stuck there. It's all right to begin there. It's all right to be there right now for many people. But you need an exit plan. And it may not happen all at one time. You have to have a plan, a strategy to gradually get there. So this employee quadrant, would you know that over the great majority of 95% of the people on the planet, they're in this left side of the quadrant. Now they have the least amount of wealth, but the majority of the people here. And I'm going to jump forward. These persons on the right side of the quadrant, which we'll get into in just a moment, these are the least amount of persons, and they have the majority of the wealth. I want you to get this. The persons who are in the overwhelming majority, well over 90%, have much less than 10%. Some even have said even much less than 5% of the wealth. More than 90% of the people are on this side. But the vast minority, less than 5% of the population, in fact, are on this side, and they control more than 90% of the wealth. Look at this one, self-employed. Now, this is really an upgrade in many cases. Self-employed, meaning that you have taken your experience, more than likely gained from being the employee. You learn to master your trade, master your skill set. A lot of times you say, man, I can do this just as well, if not better myself. And that's true. And you went out and did it. But in a lot of cases, that gave you the ownership of the job, which meant that when others didn't come in, your employees that you hired, well, they didn't have the same loyalty as you did. And as a result, now you're putting in more time. You're paying your own salary, of course. And at the end of the month, after you've paid all your other expenses, you usually get what's left over. You also have the responsibility for everyone else, all the payroll, the corporate taxes, and the utilities, and all these extra things that you weren't doing before, you're now doing. So not only are you taking the time to run the business, but you're also taking the time to administrate the business. The Social Security benefits, if you don't work, your hands have to stay on the wheel. Your eyes have to always be on the road. You want to make sure that no one's backdooring you, no one's robbing from you, taking out the cash register, so to speak. So it's a whole lot of moving parts there. Now, you didn't have all that responsibility when you were an employee, but you have it now. So now not only do you have the responsibility of the employee working for yourself, but you have the responsibility for other employees. So that means you're having less time. More money in most cases, but less time. So this side of the quadrant really is not where you want to be. It's not where you want to stay, I should say. It's not where you want to hang your hat and retire from. You really want to exit this as soon as you can from the left side of the quadrant, from the employee quadrant and even the self-employed quadrant to the business owner quadrant. Now, these are similar in scope. The difference is on the right side as compared to the left side, self-employed meaning it's just all on you. You don't work, you don't eat. It's based upon you being present. Pretty much you're running everything. You're doing everything. On the business owner side, you both own businesses, but on this side, number one, you have more tax breaks. It's incredible. It was, in fact, the tax codes, the tax laws were written for the benefit of this person here. The business owner has a system. It's an enterprise system. This is the system where not only are you earning income on your own individual efforts, your own individual labor and creativity, the whole thing. Not only are you earning on that, but you're literally owning or earning on the system. It's the system that's paying you, not just your own efforts, not just the work of your hands only. You're literally earning on the hands of everybody attached within the system. And because you own the system, you're getting percentages paid to you on the efforts of everyone. And your tax rate is the lowest. You have so many other benefits, and you have the opportunity for your business to grow exponentially as opposed to just being in the self-employed quadrant, which is again S quadrant. Now, this is a beautiful place to be. The majority of people who are quite wealthy, they are in this quadrant here, the B quadrant, which is the business owner quadrant. But the true wealth, man, where everything is on a whole new level, it doesn't make a difference what day of the week it is. It doesn't matter if it rains, Rain, sleet, snow is when your money is making money for you. Your money can work harder, faster, smarter, and stronger than you could on any day of the week. It's just how it is. You just have to learn the rules. We have to learn the rules of investing. Investing when your money works for you. Your money makes money. You're earning income as an entity. The payouts are automatic. You have the lowest tax rates compared to all the other sectors, and you're able to create and buy your own investments, and your money is working around the clock. Now, you could be doing anything you choose. You could literally be devoting your whole life to whatever the purpose under the sun you've determined and discovered that God has given to you. That could be your whole life work that you've committed to, not because of money, because you're not working for money. Your money is working more than sufficiently for you. You're living in overflow status because you've become a savvy, effective investor. So you have the E quadrant, the S quadrant, the B quadrant, and the I quadrant. This I quadrant is where life takes on a whole new level. This is definitely where we want to get to. Most people will not begin there, but if we exercise due diligence, we learn the rules, we learn the strategies, we get ourselves in positions, not only can we go into the B for business owner quadrant, but we can move effectively into the I quadrant, which is where we want to be. Now, let's get into the heart of the material and go into making some real boss moves. We're going to start out with Travorium's new comp plan, and there are 10 plus ways, in fact, to earn money and have a whole lot of fun at the same time. I'm super excited about this particular compensation plan. It has been a game changer, a life changer, and I know for a fact many of us, we're just getting started. Let's dig in. Well, it begins with this. You become one of our partners. You select your package. And there are at least 3 areas or categories of packages. The travel packages, and there are 3 levels of that. We won't go into all the itty bitty details on it, but we have a package. So depending upon which travel package you pick, that's how you begin your business. You can also become a Forex trader, which is an educational platform that we have that shows everyday ordinary people, regardless of experience level. You could have not known what Forex is, which is the case for myself until about 3 years ago. But now with this educational platform, I feel confident to start making moves, boss moves in fact, as a trader. Now, the best package, I believe, is when you combine them both, because travel and trade, they go together better than peanut butter and jelly. So the travel trader package is definitely the best package to select. And this is where the magic begins, and we'll be talking about 10 ways to learn, earn, and have a whole lot of fun at the same time. Let's start at the top. Now, there are 12 ways that I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to break this up into a few different segments, but we're going to cover the basics of dreamcation dollars, travel agency commissions, travel agency referral commissions. Number 4, travel agency team override commissions. Fifthly, direct sales startup bonuses, coded leadership overrides, hotel site commissions, and hotel site overrides. We're going to talk about my favorite, the daily residual pay. And then we'll cover the ambassador perks. Number 11, we can't forget the car bonus. And last but not least, personal Forex investments. Those are the 10 plus categories that we're going to cover in a few segments. 10 plus ways to learn, earn, and have a lot of fun at the same time. Let's go. All right, we'll start with the Dreamcations. 10 plus ways to learn, earn, and have fun at the same time. Now, for those of you who are just getting acquainted, we have a program that allows us We take the dollars that we invest into our business in the travel business side of our business, and those particular dollars go into our travel club Dreamcation platform. Now, what that means is not only are you using those funds to invest and pay for the business expense, every business has a business expense. We have the same. But with us, the business expense you pay for, not only does it cover your business expense, it also doubles up for you to pay for your vacations. Take it a step further, but it allows our company to match the same funds you put in on a monthly basis, depending upon whether or not you're titanium or you're platinum, whatever you're putting in those categories, the company itself, Travorium, matches your funds, and I believe that is a recipe for ultimate success. Because here's what's happening. In the course of a 6-month period, if you're a titanium, you'll have in the neighborhood of about $1,100 worth of vacation that you could then utilize at one of our more than 2,000 plus destinations around the world, and you'll be able to stay there. In most of the cases, there are 8-day, 7-night vacations, and you'll pay less than $200 as a titanium. Now, if you do the same thing as a platinum and you're a platinum member, in a 6-month period, you'll have as much as $1,800 in your account, and you'll be able to do the exact same. Difference is, in most cases, you'll be able to literally just pay the taxes, which mean that you're paying much less than $100 to stay at some of the most beautiful resorts and hotels around the globe. Name a continent, name a beautiful country, beautiful destination. We have more than 2,000 resorts that you can choose from, 8 days, 7 nights, that are calling your name. Ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely amazing. And we couldn't leave that out, because that's one of the ways you're getting paid. Without even building a business, without recruiting, without making any sales, just by being a member in our club, starting the business, you're getting paid already in Dreamcation dollars. And that is a game changer, allowing you to learn, earn, and have a whole lot of fun at the same time. Let me also mention, not only can you use those same dollars, vacation dollars, for Dreamcations, you're also able to use them for our incredible world tour getaways. And we've had probably about a dozen, somewhere in that neighborhood, in 2020. But we have plans as a company to have more than 25 opportunities, world tour getaways, calling your name. Now, you probably won't be able to go to all 25, but pick one or two that you might want to go to, and you'll be able to use the dollars in your account. Again, you're only putting in a portion of them. The company's matching what you're putting in. I call that the 401k vacation fund, and you win, and win big every single time. Now, let's go to the next 2 areas, and we'll cover number 2 and we'll cover number 3 at the exact same time. We'll be talking about travel agency commissions as well as travel agency referral commissions. As you can see on the screen, these are 2 of the ways that you'll learn, earn, and have a lot of fun at the same time. As a travel agent in our company, you'll be able to earn 70 to as high as 80% on your own booking commissions. Now, when you use the referral system, which is the company, the corporate office, American Travel Bureau, when they're booking everything for us, because we referred all the customers, we gave them our clients, we got the paperwork filled out, but they solidify the booking. They took it from step 1 all the way to completion. Well, those commissions are 50% rather than the 70 to the 80. You might be asking, what's the difference between the 70 to 80? Well, once you've earned $5,000 or more in commissions, automatically you're booked up to the 80% level, rather than the 70%. So when you begin as a travel agent with us, you'll be at the 70%. Once you have earned $5,000 in commissions or more, you're at 80% automatically. So let's go ahead and talk about those. I'm going to bring up a screen just so you can see. That's my beautiful queen there. I can't even remember where we were going at that time, but we love being travel agents. We've been travel agents now. The end of the year, November, next month, in fact, will be our 5th year in the industry. 3 years with Travorium, so we're very excited. We have so immensely enjoyed ourselves as travel agents. If we would have known then what we know now, we would have got started a lot earlier. There are so many agency benefits where you, of course, can work part-time, full-time, flexible to your schedule. As I already mentioned, the commissions, when you literally book something for your clients, your earnings will range, your commission 70 to 80%. Now that's not off of the whole amount of what you're booking. That's the commissionable portion. I'm not going to go into the fine-tooth details of that right now, but every hotel you book, whether it's a rental car, whether it's a cruise, that's a commissionable portion. Usually it can range anywhere from 8% as high as even 15 or more percent, depending upon what it is. But that commissionable portion is paid to the overall corporation, and our portion of it is 70 to 80%. And that same percentage will be true even when we're not doing the booking ourselves. We're getting paid at that 50% rate. But you might say, well, why would I want to do that? Well, maybe you're too tied up on other things. Maybe you got a full-time job, a family, and some other things you're involved with, and you just didn't have time to book that cruise for 350 people. Maybe you didn't have time to book that honeymoon, or maybe you didn't do the training yet, whatever. But you can refer it to the corporation. They can handle everything from start to finish, and you're still going to get paid 50% commissions. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that when you book groups especially, I can tell you that we've had people on our team, including ourselves, that we have earned thousands of dollars at a time. In actuality, multiple thousands of dollars for simple bookings. We have people on our team who have earned in some of their bookings upwards of more than $12,000 at a time. It's quite possible, depending upon the groups, the size of the groups that you book. There are times when you will earn over $20,000 simply by putting together and completing all the necessary essentials of a group booking. So we want to encourage you, don't miss out on this life-changing income. Even if you only do it a couple of times a year, it can be quite substantial in bringing much-needed revenue into your household and family. Then the team override commissions. We'll talk about that in a moment. Fam trips. That's a way you're getting paid too. Don't miss out on that. Fam for familiarization. The most beautiful places that you probably would want to go, they're looking for travel agents to come their way, and so that they can wine you and dine you and take care of you and show you all the ins and outs of their wonderful hotel or resort. Why do they want to do that? Because we are their advertisement. Better than a commercial, better than something on the radio or television or billboard. They know that when we get to them and we are impressed with what they've shown us, that we're going to tell everybody, and it's a win-win for everybody. So that's a way you're getting paid. All the free training that you're not paying for, that's another way you're getting paid. How about a free cruise? Well, if you're getting a free cruise completing our program, that's another way you're getting paid. And we have access to so many incredible, unbelievable discounts, whether it's Marriott or Omni or Hyatt or all these different vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the way you're getting paid as a travel agent. Let's not forget the tax advantages. How many taxes that you won't be paying, so that's keeping money that you would have otherwise been paying. You're keeping that in your household. That's another way you're getting paid. So it's a whole lot to this travel agency. Don't sleep on that. I don't think you should miss out on it, especially the way we have it set up. We're winning all the time. Number 4, the travel agency team override commissions. I want you to take a quick look at this. Well, this particular slide here is a scale. When you are earning the 70% because, or even the 80% because it's your booking, that goes to you, of course. It's your booking, that goes to you. But depending upon your rank, and this goes all the way up from director all the way up to ambassador. You can see these ranks here: 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, directors, ambassador. So that's a grouping of 2%, that's 4, that's 6, that's 8, that's 10 percentage points that you have the potential to earn. When do you earn these percentage points, and which percentage points of commission would you earn? Great question. I'm so glad you asked. Well, if you're the director and someone is in your team, they get paid the 70%. If you're the director and there's of course no one between you, you're getting the 1. If you're the 1-star director and there's no one in between you, you're getting that 1 and that 1. So you're getting 2% of whatever their commission that they got paid, you would be receiving the 2. If you're their 2-star and there's no one in between, you would be getting the 4. Now, if there are others in between that are on these particular promotion or ranking tiers, then you would minus the percentage between you and the person getting the 70. So let's just say you have the director in between. That would be the 2% minus the 1%, which means, of course, you would be getting the 1. Let's go all the way up to ambassador. This is a complete 10 percentage points. Let's just say someone brand new on your team. There's no one in between you. They're direct to you. There are no other promotion ranks in between. That 10%, meaning you're going to get all of those percentages, 10%. Every single time someone is booking travel, they're getting 70, you're getting 10% on that person's booking. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an incredible way, one of the 10 plus ways to learn, earn, and have a lot of fun at the same time. Now, we've covered the Dreamcation dollars. We've covered the travel agency commissions as well as referral commissions. We also covered the travel agency team override commissions, and I hope you were excited about those. Now let's look at the direct sales startup bonuses in conjunction with the coded leadership overrides. Let's go. Here we go. Looking at this particular diagram, you should be able to tell there are 3 tiers for our travel program: the basic membership, titanium membership, and the platinum membership. Now, the numbers you see under direct sales bonus, when you are the sponsoring partner and you sponsor someone, regardless of what your level is, you may even be a person on the basic or titanium or platinum. It matters not. And I love that about this. No matter what position you're in, when you sponsor someone, the bonus you're paid, the one-time bonus you'll be paid as a direct sales bonus, is based upon what level they come in on. For example, if and when you sponsor someone on a basic membership plan, you'll be paid $12.50 one time. It's one time because you've sponsored them one time. It's a one-time event, one-time experience. Same would be the case for titanium, except you're going to get paid a $25 bonus. Same would be for the platinum, except you're going to get a $50 bonus for everyone that you sponsor as a platinum. I want you to keep in mind, for our trading program, there are no direct sales bonuses associated with sponsoring someone into the trading program, the Forex trade. The pay that we're compensated with is in the volume of it all in that particular regard, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. So the basic, again, $12.50, the titanium $25, and the platinum $50. Okay, now let's take it to another level, because remember, not only are we talking about the direct sales bonuses, but we're also talking about the amazing override potential you have. See, here's what happens, and I love this. This is what we call it a 10x compensation plan. Look at what happens as the ranking structure changes. So as you go from one rank, director, to 1-star, to 2, 3, and 4, and ambassador, you're picking up what we refer to as coded leadership bonuses for every activity of someone new coming into your organization. If they're coming in your organization and they're coded to you, that is, that they're indirectly tied to you because of someone who is tied to you. So that means if you're the director, you have 3 people on your team that you've sponsored, and now a new person comes in, you're the director, even though someone on your team under you sponsored them, they're one of your 3 persons, it's not you, but you're going to get paid $2.50. And that's every single time one of those 3 persons sponsors someone new that's directly tied to you. They're in your director level. Now, as you go up to a 1-star director, now not only are you earning the $250 here, but you're earning the $250 there. You have the potential anyway when a new person comes in. Now, if there's a director between the 2 of you, then you would only earn the $250. But if there's no director between the 2 of you, you would literally earn the $250 in addition to the $250, meaning $5 for every new person coming into your team, sponsored, coming into your team, indirect to you. Not direct to you, but indirect to you. As you go up, 2-star director, you can see the potential goes from $250, $250, $250, all the way on. So that's 5 there, 10, and that's a total of $15 is on the table for every time someone comes into the basic membership. Move into the titanium membership, you can see the $250 code is changed to a $5 code, which means there are literally 6 times 5, $30 is on the table, all the way up to the ambassador ranks, where you have for every person coming in, you have the potential as an ambassador to earn $30. As a 4-star director, you have the potential to earn $25, 3-star director $20, 2-star director $15, 1-star director $10, and as a director, you have the potential to earn $5 for every new person coming into your organization, indirectly tied to you. Step up the game into your platinum ranks. Persons coming in, you'll notice it goes from $250 to $5 to $10. That's a total of $60 is on the table. Obviously, as an ambassador, someone coming in, if you sponsor them, you're going to earn the $50, but because you're ambassador, you're also going to earn all of those. So that's 60 plus the 50, meaning you're earning 110 for yourself. But if that person was indirectly tied to you, they're coded to you, let's just say there was no one in between, you will earn $60 on every new person coming in from one of these persons. If you're the 4-star director, you'll earn $50 on every new person coming in. The 3-star director will earn $40, 2-star director will earn $30, 1-star director will earn $20, and the director will earn $10 on every new person coming in indirectly. So those are the direct sales bonuses in addition to the coded leadership bonuses that you must submit. You gotta love them. Now, so we've covered the Dreamcation dollars, we've covered the travel agency commissions and referral commissions, as well as the override commissions. We covered the direct sales startup bonuses and the coded leadership overrides. Now let's take a good look at the hotel site commissions and the hotel site overrides. Let's take a look. Very similar to what we saw with the coded leadership bonuses and the direct sales commissions. It's a very similar payout format with the hotelsite.com compensation. Keeping in mind that one of the things you have at your disposal to use is the hotel site, which means that you can give this free website out to all of your prospects, who will then make their own bookings rather than use you as a travel agent. And of course, rather than going to Expedia and Priceline and all of those guys and spending more money, your site will allow them, number one, to get a discount as opposed to using the other OTAs, online travel agencies. It will also allow them, for every single time that they book using your site, they're going to get 20% loyalty points. Now, what you're going to get for giving them the discount and giving them the 20% loyalty points, our company is going to pay you a 25% commission. So you're being well compensated, even though you're not doing the booking yourself. They're doing the booking, and they can use those loyalty points when they have a future booking to knock the price down of their next booking. They can even use it for hotels, rental cars, cruises, and other activities as well. Now, here's the part that you definitely have to pay attention to. This one will show us all the way up to our 5-star ambassador row. Look at these percentage points. 3% is on the first tier, all the way up to 4-star director. And then when you get to the ambassador, it's at 3% again. But once you get to 1-star, those are all 1% commissions. So let's add these up. So you have 3% times 6 ranks. So that's a total of 18. 3 times 6, 18 percentage points. But then you have another 5 ranks with 5. So that that 18 percentage points that you see here, plus the 5, that's taking us to a total of 21 percentage points, which are what we will refer to as override commissions connected to the hotel site.com. Here's what that means. When you have someone who is beginning their business and they send their free hotel site out to one of their customers, someone you don't even know, but let's just say you are their 4-star director. You're the one who literally recruited them. There's no one in between you all. You recruited them. You're the 4-star director. So you're going to get paid all of these additional override commissions between the 4-star director and the new person coming in who has a customer, or the new person who's already in who has a customer. So you would pick up this 3% all the way to this 3%, which would be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 times 3. That's a total of 15 percentage points because you're the 4-star director, and this customer booked something on the site of one of your directors. Now, let's take it up. If you're the ambassador, that wouldn't be 15%, that would be 18%. If you're the 5-star ambassador, that would be 21%. And then you'll just back it down all the way down to the beginning. If there are any ranks between the person doing the booking for, or the customer of that person, if there's any ranks taken up between that person and their customer and you just subtract the percentage point of the associated rank that's in the middle. So for example, if you're the 2-star and there was a director and a 1-star in between the customer of this director, you would then subtract the 3 to 3. So that means you would be getting just this 3 only. Now, if you were the 2-star, and there was no one in between, it would be 3, 3, and 3. That's 9. But if there's a director and a 1-star, you would subtract those percentage points, leaving you with 3% on the total overall commission that this person is being paid on their customer. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is an incredible way to earn extra income. And this is the type of income you don't even know where it's coming from, because your team is giving out this amazing service for free, by the way, to all of their prospects. Who knows who's going to be booking the next hotel? All you know is you're getting commissions on a regular basis simply because of the bookings taking place by someone who's using the free site of one of your team members that's in your organization. Powerful beyond belief. Let's go on to the next area.